Hey internet, Orc speaking. Great Question Block Ruins has kind of become the poster child for Mario Kart World shortcuts. It's the Mushroom Gorge gap jump. It is Mip's clip in Super Mario 64. It is the de facto shortcut that people look at to kind of gauge just how crazy this game can be. So today, we are finally tackling how to do the Great Question Block Ruins shortcut. The first method, which for this video we'll call the coin route. Coming off the cloud jump, you're gonna go on the chain and then jump onto the boost panel. From here, the proper line is to get both wide coins. However, in the beginning when you are learning how to do this shortcut, I recommend only getting the first wide coin. You're gonna start by charging a charge jump in between the two coins and aiming for in between these two traffic cones. The charge jump will give you a bit of speed and a bit of altitude, so you're gonna trick left and aim for this ring. From this ring, you're gonna trick again and then hold left and glide onto this wall. You're trying to thread the needle here. If you hold too early, you're gonna hit your head on the wall. If you hold too late, you're gonna touch the cloud and mess yourself up. You just wanna glide left and smoothly land on the wall. From here, climb as much as you can and then jump off and land back on the road. The two most difficult parts about this is definitely hitting the ring and getting enough height so that way you don't fall. My recommendation is in the beginning, try to trick jump as late as possible to give yourself the most amount of height and try to contact as high as you can on the ring. As you get better, you are going to aim lower and lower on the ring because less air time is good. But in the beginning, don't worry about that. Now, if you're struggling not getting enough height on the wall, I recommend try to go at a slight angle into the wall. Don't try to run parallel along it and magnetize. Also, quick side note, if you're wondering if spam tricking in the air is helpful or hurtful, it is neither. You don't get any speed from it, but you do get a little bit more mobility. For example, if you trick left, the vehicle will move left. You can use it as a realignment tool. Next, let's talk about the online method, or the old time trial method. Going back to the cloud, instead of going left on the chain, you are going to go right on this rail, and you are going to get two tricks. The first trick should be done right before you get on the chain. What you're trying to accomplish is a little bit of this boost residue to carry on into the next trick, but not the full boost length. After doing the first trick, you're going to ride a little bit and jump off toward the end of the chain. Remember what I said, you're trying to carry some of the boost residue, not the whole boost duration. If you do this right, you'll fly across and get enough height that you could do a pole bounce on this pillar. You're supposed to do the right side of the pillar, which is a little bit faster, but all of my attempts I kept doing on the left side, and that's how I do it online. So yeah, not ideal. Do as I say, don't do as I do here. After you land, you're just going to use the boost from the trick to drive and then trick off the edge, landing on the ring. From that point on, it's the exact same as the previous method. The hardest part about this method is definitely getting the right amount of height so that way you land on the pillar. If the first trick is too late and you carry too much speed into the second trick, you are going to fly over the pillar. And if the first trick is too early, that the second trick doesn't get a boost from it, you're gonna go too low. There is a Goldilocks sweet spot that you just need to practice and get down. At this point, if you can do both methods consistently, the next thing to do is try to get a little bit lower, which is exactly what the current world record, the box clip method, does. The box clip can be done both starting on the ground as well as on the pillar. The first contact point of the ring is very important. You want to land at the bottom of the left of the ring. The world record actually does a drift instead of a charge jump to achieve this specific angle on lap 1. This is important because when you trick off the right spot, you'll land on this crease on the wall about halfway through. From here, you're gonna climb up and hit the top portion of the right side of the second ring. If you did all of this right, when you bounce off the second ring, it should send you out to the right a little bit. And what you do is you trick left and you curl around the kill plane so Lakitu doesn't pick you up. From there, you're gonna land, bonk the box, and crawl your way back up to the track. You can do every input up to this point, but if you don't have the right angle, you'll very quickly realize Lakitu is a prick and will stop at nothing on trying to pick you clean out of the sky. So anyway, hopefully that clears up some things on how to do the GBR NISCs, and if it was helpful, be sure to share with a friend, like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you'd like me to cover next. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys all next time.